Listen and subscribe to Season 2 of Asian Enough, an LA Times podcast having the conversations we need when we need them the most. Join returning host Jen Yamato and fellow Times reporters Johanna Bouya, Tracy Brown, and Suhana Hussein as they explore the Asian American experience. On Asian Enough, you'll hear interviews with a range of voices, including actresses Sandra Oh and Lucy Liu, novelist Minjin Lee, drag performer Jujubee, rapper Ruby Ibarra, and more. Each will share the joys, the complications, and everything else that comes along with being Asian American. If you guys check out the very first episode of season 2, it's actually Sandra Oh. And if you guys, you must know who Sandra Oh is. She's iconic. And so it was really cool to just hear about where she was coming from, especially with her generation in Hollywood. She also talked about how growing up in Canada, she wasn't necessarily in spaces where there was a lot of just Asian, Canadian or Asian American people gathered. Nonetheless, in a creative environment. So when she went to her first film festival, that was an Asian American film festival, it blew her mind. And I feel like I kind of share that similar thing where, when I moved to Korea and was working a lot with a lot of Asian American, Asian Canadian, Asian hyphen, whatever talent, that was really cool to see. And wow, I never realized what I didn't have until I got it. So if you guys are interested, Asian Enough Season 2 is now available to stream on latimes.com or listen and subscribe on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get podcasts. Hey guys, it's producer Diane. No, this is not an ad. This is the intro. Congratulations, you made it to the actual content part of the episode. Thank you for your patience. So last week, you guys tuned in. It was a compilation of some, not all, of our favorite moments with guests that came through Get Real. This week, it's a compilation of some, not all, of our favorite moments with just our hosts, Ashley, Peniel, and BM. They've been friends for years. They go way back, even pre-debuted, for when they became idols. But it was cool to see them still learn a lot about each other, tell stories about their childhoods before they've ever, met or became friends. And then at the same time, rehashing old memories they did have together, kind of growing up in this crazy scene. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and maybe these are some of your favorite moments as well. And next week will be another compilation episode as well. But fear not, season 2, we've been working behind the scenes really hard and really excited to put it out there for you guys. So please look forward to it and just, enjoy these moments of nostalgia. It's been one crazy year, so let's celebrate. Talk to you later. Bye.
I'm Ashley.
I'm BM.
And I'm Peniel.
Woo! All right.
Our perspectives. Yes.
If there's anything you guys want to hear our take on, you guys can interact with us on our socials or comment under the show's videos on youtube.com/divestudios. And also make sure to subscribe to the shows on Spotify and Apple podcast. And please leave a 5-star review.
No less.
Yes. And help others to join in on the fun. And
even
help
if you
us out
didn't
as well.
like it. 5 stars. And only good comments. Yeah, and then when I went into Cube, I went straight into B2B pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So there was 7 of us, but we shared one room.
7 people in one room?
Yeah. It was 3 bunk beds and then just one mattress on the floor. And then we would do rock, paper, scissors or the ladder game.
Yeah.
We would do that stuff every once in a while, and we would switch beds and stuff.
Oh, no.
Dang.
But yeah, it was because there were 7 of us, and there were only 1, 2, 3 rooms, right? And then one of the rooms, the manager lived in. So then there was that room, and then a closet that was attached to the master bedroom that the 7 of us slept in. So then, because we have so much stuff, because there's 7 of us, we had to use one of the rooms as storage/closet, and then the closet room as an actual closet too. So we only had one room for the 7 of us to sleep in.
Dang, bro. One thing for me is I hate mixing my stuff with another person's stuff.
Yeah, I hate that too.
Yeah, I like making it clear this is my area, this is my storage stuff. If you touch it, you can die. Don't go in this area.
I have that mentality too.
Right.
Like,
So dang, that must have been.
no, so it's like luckily for me, it's like I wear boxers, not even briefs. It's just like straight up boxers, and not a lot of people in Korea wear that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
So they didn't touch my underwear, and then like my socks. It's like when you go to Costco, they got like the cheap like Adidas, Puma, like
they
like sell them
in big bulks.
Yeah. It would be like those. So then it's like my socks were like noticeably different from everyone else's too. So then they wouldn't really touch my stuff that much. So I was like, all right, that's good. That's
Dang.
good.
I had someone like stealing my stuff.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on. So when you were training?
One of your members? Oh.
No.
See, it's stuff like this that makes me feel like don't come in my area.
Yeah.
What did they steal?
Wait, at Cube or at...
I'm not going to say.
Fine.
Just say her name on here. Shout her out one time.
But yeah, we were both trainees. And then when I would leave, sometimes because I would leave earlier, she would just come into my room and she would borrow my stuff, but without asking. And then I would always come home to find something missing. And then the next day it would be back where it was. So like...
Yeah, so it wasn't stealing. She just borrowed without asking.
Just for a day.
Yeah, just for a day.
She won't mind.
Yeah.
What did she borrow?
I would
like
hate
my
that
belt,
though.
my jewelry,
Oh,
sometimes
hell
my
no.
clothes. And I was like, and I would see her wearing it. But then I was too like, I couldn't say anything. Like, I don't know.
You're too nice, that's why.
No, I was too like sissy. Like I should have just been like, isn't that mine? But I was like,
you just give her the look.
I just acted like I didn't see it, and maybe that's why she took advantage of it more because she was younger than me. But I didn't say anything, so she was probably like, oh, it's okay if I do this, and then like.
You shared a room with her too, or she?
No, she was in the other room.
That's even more messed up.
She went out of her way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, look at my jewelry stuff. Oh no, I think I like Ashley's
just,
better.
Come into my room and just kind of like, what should I borrow today?
Did you ever confront her about it?
No.
How many times did you feel like she was borrowing your stuff?
Like countless times.
You are a sissy.
I know.
I would have said something.
If it was now, I would have said something definitely. But back then, I was just like, I don't know. I was too.
You're just too nice. I think you're just too
No, that's
nice.
not nice. That's just stupid. I was stupid.
How old were you?
I was 20.
You were old enough to know.
Yeah,
You were
I
stupid.
let her step all over me.
Yeah,
but
I see
it's fine.
girls in my high school get down for stuff like that. Stole my lipstick.
No, yeah, I hate that though. Because I remember a trainee wore my socks and I called him out right away. And
What did he
like,
say?
It's like, and it's like we dance and stuff, you know? So
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
you
wanna
sweat.
wear that.
Yeah.
So then I was like, yo, where'd you get those socks? And he was like, oh, my mom bought them for me. I was like, you can only get those in America, right? And he was like,
my mom went to
and
America
he was like, and then he was like, oh,
He
Hyung,
lied.
he was like, Hyung, I'm sorry. He was
Why
like,
would he lie?
they're your socks. I was like, oh no, it's so cool. Just give me the socks right now. Like, just give me the socks right now.
Take them off.
And he took them off, and I was like, oh wait, did you dance? He was like, yeah. I was like, oh, and I threw it away.
Oh my god, you threw them away?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, nice try on that lie.
Hey guys, it's producer Diane, and I want to ask, what interferes with your happiness? Is something preventing you from achieving your goals? Well, as someone who grew up with the internet, I feel like actually a really great quality of the internet is that it can bring people together who might not have found each other otherwise. And that, if wherever you're from, you can't find someone in your immediate environment to relate to or vent to or just hear out your problems, that there might be someone somewhere else through the internet that's willing to hear you out or even relate. And that's why I appreciate BetterHelp and all the help that they've actually given to friends of mine that I know personally that have used the platform. BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist. They'll connect you in a safe and private online environment, and it's super convenient. You can start communicating in just under 48 hours. The service is available for clients worldwide, and these licensed professional counselors are also specialized in many, many things, but it can be anything from like self-esteem, grief, LGBT matters, family conflicts, and anything you share is confidential. In fact, so many people have been using BetterHelp that they are recruiting additional counselors in all 50 states. I want you to start living a happier life today. As a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/getreal10. Join over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health. Again, that's betterhelp, HELP.com/getreal10.
Dude, my first crush went to jail.
What?
Okay, wait. I have a question.
What?
Wait. Okay. When did you have your first crush?
Well, like my first ever crush was probably like in third grade, but I don't remember anything. And then this was in 7th grade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And wait, when did he go to jail?
Yeah, that was my next question.
Yeah.
Like the year after that.
8th grade?
Yeah.
Can I ask for what?
Wait, you can go to jail. Isn't it just juvenile?
It's probably juvie.
Yeah,
He
probably
went to juvie.
juvie.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
What do you
I don't know if
do?
he's out or not.
Is that too? Okay, I want to ask
Wait,
what he
what
did.
did he do?
I don't know.
Oh.
So you like them bad boys?
I do.
Oh, you like the
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
No, but yeah. He was cute.
What the
Almost everyone had a crush on him.
Mm.
Did you see that? That was
What?
creepy. Yeah, but no, but he was. What?
Yeah.
No,
Mhm.
okay.
But I've never talked to him, like, ever.
Oh, it was just like a
Dang.
secret crush.
Yeah, I was really
Only
shy
you
back
didn't
then.
give him like any hints or.
He
No.
probably thought I was like a little baby.
Was there any interaction whatsoever, like at all?
He
Like,
was dating my friend, so I was like
Oh.
the third wheel.
oh, you were like,
Okay.
oh, you were still in the circle with him then.
Oh,
though.
you a bad
Kinda.
girl too then.
Yeah,
Why?
he
Crushing
was
on your
dating
I
your
didn't go after him. I
boyfriend.
just thought he was cute. And I had a crush on him
Wow.
before she started dating him.
Oh,
Yeah.
so she stole him.
No, I didn't even tell her. It
Oh,
was just like my
drum-
own little crush.
Oh, so you couldn't even do anything
Yeah.
about it.
Oh,
Dang.
that's the sissy.
I was
you.
happy for her.
So nice. You were happy for her?
Mhm.
No, you weren't. Don't lie.
Yeah, look at your eyes.
I was
You're-
crying at home.
Dang.
No.
So like the level of crush, is it like I want him to be my boyfriend? Like I'm in love with them already. Like, is it like that, or is it just like
oh, he's cute. He's hot.
Oh, he's cute. He's hot. I wonder what he's doing right now.
my cheating experience was kind of like it didn't like I had to like find out.
Mhm.
She just straight up told me. Like-
She told you?
Yeah, it was one of those like I hit her up. She was at the club. I heard loud noises like in the background. I was like, "Yo, can you like not be there and be here? We need to talk." He's like, "Nah." And that week, I got intuition too. She followed a new guy that week too on Instagram, right? I was like, "Oh hell no,
Dang.
this better not be that guy." And then it ended up being that guy.
Uh-huh.
And that night she was at the club. I called her like literally like 500 times. And then the next
Wow.
day, woke up. I didn't get a call back until 7 p.m. I was like, the f going on? She was like, I don't remember. I was like, is a big dude. Yeah. And then found out.
I feel like-
yeah,
Yeah.
she cheated that night.
So then did you break up with her right away?
No, that I
What?
was like, no, not him. No. Come back to me. Like I like hella like, because
Why?
I was still crazy about her.
Oh.
But she was like, but damn, he treats me so good. I was like, she just started following him a week ago. And then like, yeah. That it depends on like where your feelings are in the relationship. I say if you can, cut him off like real quick. But if you can't, then you're gonna be in pain for a little while. That's what I went through. I was in pain, bro. I like, man, you guys ever watch those Korean dramas where like some dude is just like in the bathroom floor drinking his soju, and yeah, that's me. That was me.
That was you?
I was sad. I was sad boy vibes like for
At the
a while.
club though, you're.
Aw.
No, I couldn't go to the club. I couldn't.
Oh,
See, if you're really sad,
you're a trainee, right?
yeah. No, I went to the club a lot as a trainee.
Oh, what?
But I just didn't go out with like my significant others too much. But like
Oh.
club wise, like my label was more like, yeah, hit the club. Like
Oh, really?
go like know how to play so you could like show that on stage too.
Oh.
Wait,
Yeah.
so how long did you date for after you found out she was cheating?
8 months.
Wait, but
Why
then
she
you
don't let
say
me
you were 8 months after you found out she cheated?
No. She cheated the 8th month.
Okay, so how long did you
Oh,
stay with
okay,
her
okay.
after you found out?
Oh, she didn't
cheated?
want me after she cheated
Oh,
on
she was
me.
like, bye.
So I was like, yo,
Oh.
can you stay with me, please? And she was like, nah, the other guy treats me good too. I was like, the one you just f***ing met a week ago? And then through Instagram. And then like, she was like, yeah. I was like, can you just not and like come back to me? And she was like, let me think about it. And then like for like a couple of weeks, I was like, sad as and then, and then like, I don't know, kind of just hit me like she just cheated on me.
Yeah.
But like I said before, they always come back. Always come back. I don't even think they
did
lasted
you
that long.
accept her when she came back?
Hell no.
Oh,
Okay, good job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Have you guys ever had an acne breakout come at the worst possible time? Because I know I have. I feel like in the past year, every single time I'm about to go on like a fun little road trip or a weekend getaway, and I know I'm gonna want to take pictures, my skin, especially on my face, decides to invite some, new friends along, aka in the form of pimples, and that's not quite fun. Well, we've all had struggles with our skin, and that's why we are excited to partner with Apostrophe, the sponsor of this episode. Apostrophe is a prescription skincare company that offers science-backed oral and topical medications that are clinically proven to help clear acne. Apostrophe connects you with a board-certified dermatologist who will create a personalized treatment plan that is perfectly tailored to your unique skin. Simply find out Apostrophe's online quiz about your skin goals and medical history. Then snap a few selfies and your dermatologist will create your customized treatment plan. Apostrophe treats acne, and they can also help you hit your other skincare goals like reducing redness, wrinkles, and even dark spots. As I'm kind of getting into my late 20s, I think my main priority is to just keep and hold on to any sense of youth on my skin as much as possible. So that means just keeping things, a little bit tight, kind of keeping the hyperpigmentation at bay, so like my skin looks brighter and stuff. I kind of stress myself out about getting older, and so if my skin can help me feel better about it when I look in the mirror, then that's a great self-esteem boost for me personally. So if you're anything like me, we have a special deal for our audience. Save $15 off your first visit with a board-certified dermatologist at apostrophe.com/getreal when you use our code GETREAL. This code is only available to our listeners. To get started, just go to apostrophe.com/getreal and click begin visit. Then use our code GETREAL at sign up and you'll get $15 off your dermatology visit. That's apostrophe.com/getreal and use that code GETREAL to get your dermatology visit and save $15. And we thank Apostrophe for sponsoring the podcast.
Yeah, so after the flyer passing out experience, I had experiences teaching for like 6 months at private tutoring for English.
Oh, like one-on-one?
2-on-1 or 3-on-1.
Okay.
Dang, you need patience with kids, bro. You need patience.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that.
The thing with teaching and teaching kids is their span of attention is so short.
That's like mine.
Literally, you give them a second, they look somewhere else, and it's done. It's game over. So you have to keep telling him like to repeat this, ask him questions like literally for an hour and a half straight. So that was like super hard.
That's like me.
Yeah, and it's private tutoring too. So like I'm judged by my higher ups on how well they speak it when I do the test with them.
Oh.
And like they would have test days where they recite stuff, and like I would test them in front of their parents and in front of like the CEO. Yeah.
How did you get that job though?
Sammy from the Rose introduced me. He was doing that job
right,
for a while.
right.
He was a good teacher too.
How old were your students?
First grade, elementary, first grade, second grade, and fifth grade.
They must have been so cute.
They were. But they
no,
were just so...
Their attention span.
Was so short. I love those kids though. I built like a relationship with them so quick. They're hella cute.
How do they know?
If anyone out there is listening and you're trying to teach little kids, talk about, if you want to make them laugh, talk about farting and talk about doo-doo. They like that. That'll make them laugh. They'll get close to them real quick.
Okay.
That's cute.
All right. Well, yeah. What about you?
I tutored part-time, and then I also danced at weddings as a part-time job.
At weddings?
Yeah. So like, you know how
Wait, is this in Korea or in America?
No, it's in New York. But you know how Korean weddings, they mostly have guest singers? Like
Yeah.
Well, I worked for Chinese weddings, and they had dancers dancing.
Really?
So it was like the three of us, we were a
Wow.
team, and on a busy night, we would have to dance at 5 different weddings in one night. So they had like different wedding venues, like 2 blocks away from each other. So we had to change costumes like twice. So we would first we had to perform 3 times in one night. The beginning, the middle, and at the end. So we would start off at one, we would do the opening dance, run to the next one, and then after the fifth one is over, change and then do the second dance and then run in high heels like in New York City and Chinatown. Like run from one wedding venue to another.
Hustling.
And then do the last one. But it was fun because you get to dance, but then and considering that it's only for like 3 hours, you get paid 70 per show. So if we had like 5 shows, then we got paid like 350 in one night.
That's pretty good.
So yeah, it was fun. But then we would have to practice for that also. And then sometimes there would be like rude people that like try to come up on stage and like
drunk
hagglers.
People.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? Like haggle, right?
I mean, no, hagglers is when you try to like hack.
What kind of dances were they?
It was K-pop dance.
Oh, you did K-pop dancing at weddings?
We danced to like 4 Minute, like Secret, and like all the popular songs at that time. It was like a medley. No, it was in New York.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Dang, you did K-pop dances in New York?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Before K-pop was famous?
Wait, is this like
this was when K-pop was famous.
Is this like a Chinese like tradition though? Like they get dance?
They have like entertainers, like different... Yeah, they have like magicians, they have dancers, they have singers.
Dang, Chinese weddings get lit, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like a festival.
Dang.
Legit.
I want a magician at my wedding.
Shoot.
Who's nice?
No, but when I like talk to other people and they say like, oh, you're friends with like BM or Peniel, like they always have good things to say about you guys. Yes. They're like, oh my God, they're so nice. Like they're so sweet.
Tight.
Yeah.
Yo, our image training worked.
Personality training 101.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. There has been a lot of like artists that like I think one big thing for me is to see if they're nice or not is when you're at the what do you call 방송국?
Yeah, like music broadcast stations.
Yeah, the broadcast stations. When you're there, everyone greets each other. Like in Korean culture, you have to bow.
Mm-hmm.
There's always artists that don't greet back or greet back very nicely. I'm trying to think who always greeted back nicely.
Oh, for me, Shina was actually like super nice.
Yeah,
because
really you know nice. When I what's it called, told everyone like about my hair, like I went on the show and everything and whatever.
Yeah,
he actually like got their manager to contact my manager and was like, like he wants to talk to you, and then I went and he was like,
oh, what?
He was like, it's like you shouldn't be so stressed, like blah blah blah, and he like talked to me about it.
Damn, that's actually really nice of him.
Really sweet.
Yeah, that's how the seniors should be. But there's some seniors that are like you're just like, oh yeah, 안녕하세요, and they're just like and then they'll walk by.
Yeah.
I love it when they do that. You know why? It just makes me think. I swear there's gonna be one day I'm gonna be bigger than you. You're gonna regret that shit. I swear.
The motivation.
Wow.
Yeah, I take
MJ
it like
mentality.
That. Yeah, there are a couple artists that do that though. Like they're just like, but I on one hand I can understand and be like, they're up there. They don't want to like say what's up and like be open to being able to let me think that I can like approach them. Because they just like, it could be like different levels, or they're just uncomfortable. It could be anything, but I just take it like that. So it's like motivation.
I could see uncomfortable because my member had his solo debut recently, right? Ooh. And then I went to 음악 방송, and then like I didn't want to leave the waiting room.
Oh,
because we're like 8 years now.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like we're like 선배 to like a lot of people now.
Oh,
so
true.
Like I step out and everyone's just like, oh, 안녕하세요. I'm just like, 안녕하세요. Like,
true.
It's like, I was like, oh my gosh, it's like I don't want to leave the room.
True. 8 years of that will make you uncomfortable. I feel like, yeah.
It's like I was just like, at this point, I think I should just walk at like a 90-degree, like like just a bowing position, just like just walk straight down, like 안녕하세요.
True.
Like everyone's coming up to you to like say hi. So it's like, it's like
especially the rookie groups, right?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. It's like I don't have a good back either. I'm like, I can't be bending that much, man.
True that. Yeah, I think those really stir up some gossip sometimes too.
Maybe. People like to just make assumptions, and they just like to make stuff up.
But the thing with gossip is like when you tell one person, that person tells the next person, that person tells the next person, the story changes every time. There's always a little bit of more meat. It's like I'll tell you like, hey, you ate together. you'll tell someone else, hey, they ate together. They ate together. Where they eat at? That place right next to the motel. Oh, snap. Then when you tell it to the next person, they came out the motel together to eat. And then like it'll probably get like that.
Have you guys ever like caught someone that spread rumors about you or got caught spreading rumors maybe?
I found out my friend was talking about me.
What'd she say?
I know who it is, I think. Yeah, I know who it is. Yeah.
What'd she say?
Hey, I shouldn't swear.
But she was just like a toxic person. She just kind of talked about everyone in her life. Like, you know, to me, she would talk about someone else, and to that person, she'd talk about me. To like Peniel, she'd talk about you. It's just like, you know.
Dang, so
I just like cut her out of my life.
Yeah.
Some people are just like that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Not just like talking, huh?
Bunch of people cut her out of her life.
Listen and subscribe to Season 2 of Asian Enough, an LA Times podcast having the conversations we need when we need them the most. Join returning host Jen Yamato and fellow Times reporters Johanna Bouya, Tracy Brown, and Suhana Hussein as they explore the Asian American experience. On Asian Enough, you'll hear interviews with a range of voices, including actresses Sandra Oh and Lucy Liu, novelist Minjin Lee, drag performer Jujubi, rapper Ruby Ibarra, and more. Each will share the joys, the complications, and everything else that comes along with being Asian American. If you guys check out the very first episode of season 2, it's actually Sandra Oh. And if you guys, you must know who Sandra Oh is. She's iconic. And so it was really cool to just like hear about like where she was coming from, especially with her generation in Hollywood. She also talked about how growing up in Canada, she wasn't necessarily in spaces where there was a lot of just Asian, Canadian or Asian American people gathered. Nonetheless, in a creative environment. So when she went to her first film festival, that was an Asian American film festival, it like blew her mind. And I feel like I kind of share that similar thing where, when I moved to Korea and was working a lot with a lot of Asian American, Asian Canadian, Asian hyphen, whatever talent, that was really cool to see. And like, wow, I never realized what I didn't have until I got it. So if you guys are interested, Asian Enough Season 2 is now available to stream on latimes.com or listen and subscribe on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get podcasts.
There was a time when I got cut off completely from a friend.
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything wrong.
Spill the tea.
Listen.
Was you being fake?
No. Okay, so this is what happened.
Did you steal her boyfriend?
No, it was nothing like that. So
what did you do?
Wait, was it a guy friend or a girlfriend?
It was a girlfriend.
Okay.
Wow! Catfight! Yeah!
Can you just listen?
Talk about it.
So I was friends with her since junior high school, and this happened in college.
That's a long time.
Yeah, so we were really good friends. And then she had a crush on a guy, but he was like in our friend group circle. And I knew that she had a crush on him.
Okay.
But I wasn't close to that guy, But then we were all just hanging out, and he came out one day.
Yeah.
And we just hung out. There was nothing. I didn't like him. I didn't flirt with him. And I had a boyfriend. Okay.
The one that cheated on you?
Yes, actually.
That mother flunker.
Where is this going?
Okay.
Keep going.
But yes, okay.
Yeah, I just hung out with him once. And then that day, she blocks me on all the social media stuff. And I'm just like, I tried talking to her. I was like, what is going on? Why are you? And then
she blocked you.
Yeah, and then she wouldn't talk to me directly, but she told all my friends how she knew I liked him. I mean, she knew I knew that she liked him, but I was trying to like get with him. And I was just like, because I was like, okay, we've been friends for like 7 years and you're throwing all that away just because you assume that I was trying to get with him, which I wasn't. And she just ended it right there. So I was like, you know what? Like, I don't need someone like you in my life if you're just going to like cut me out like that.
Okay.
Forget you.
So,
okay.
Yeah. And then later on, she tried to,
apologize.
Yeah, but I was already in Korea, so.
Where was this actually when the girls took your jewelry and stuff? Where was this confidence when they took your jewelry and stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, I think I was low-key afraid of her.
Okay.
Because she was a trainee for the longest time. She was there for the longest time. And she just had that, like, really, like...
No, she looks kind of scary.
Bitchy vibes. So,
Yeah, she got,
Wait, I got a question.
Yeah.
What were you doing hanging out with him one-on-one?
No, it was all of us.
Oh, it was all of us?
Yeah, so that's why even more I was like,
She was
are
there
you
too?
kidding me?
It was all of you guys, and then
No, it wasn't.
I was like,
Again,
don't leave out the fact. Yeah.
No, it was nothing like that. So yeah, but I
But
mean,
you two were communicating more often than others?
no,
Okay.
not at all. Whatever, it's her loss.
Oh.
But anyways. But then I remember, like, I didn't really care at all when I lived in the States. It was just like, oh, as long as I look clean and as long as I am clean, that's all that matters.
True.
You know, even makeup, I didn't even know how to do makeup that well. But then after Korea, I guess like I started conforming to what the Korean standard of beauty was, and then I started getting like paler, and like my makeup style started becoming more Korean because it's very different. Like you know, in America, it's like the cat eye, and like.
I mean, if you live here, I feel like you have no choice but to kind of.
But I feel like you guys are still so westernized.
hell
like,
yeah.
Maybe.
like you'll
Yeah,
be
I
walking
guess.
down the street and people are like, oh, they're definitely Korean Americans. Like they're definitely Kyokos. Nobody would be like, oh,
I get
저기요. Like
My preference is still there too. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
me
don't-
too.
yeah.
Me too.
I like a girl with little curves. I still like the cat eyes too.
But yeah, and I didn't know there were so many like flaws about myself or things that people thought weren't pretty or like attractive until I came to Korea, because that's when people
Like what?
started pointing it out.
Like what?
Like, you know, when I was a trainee, when you're a trainee, they tell you like, oh, you need to get this done, you need to get this done, like you need to fix this. And they would like tell me like they want me to shave my jaws, like shave my face,
Oh, I got
shave
that
the
too.
bones off. And
man.
you,
Yeah.
why?
Because I got kind of like Korean people kind of like that V line, you know? But then I got like kind of like a square jaw.
No, I
You
think
got the man jaw, bro.
Yeah.
I got like the butt chin and everything.
You know,
So-
boxers, like me, I'm more V, right? They
Yeah,
call
yeah,
this
yeah.
Yuri tuck, glass tuck.
Oh,
If they're
really?
boxed, I'm just,
All right, I know what sport I'm going into.
yeah. Yeah, you
But
gotta.
yeah, I got like a square jaw, so then I remember they wanted me to kind of a little bit and get like fillers and stuff too.
that adds so much more character though. Like,
Oh,
square jaws.
but they're like on TV, you're gonna look like Buzz Lightyear. I was like, all right,
Buzz
cool. I was like,
no, but they care about the littlest like things. I'm like, you care about that? Like, as for example, they would say like, oh, your knees aren't that pretty. Like, your knees are
They
ugly.
commented
And like,
on your knees.
what? The first time I heard knees.
I know, me too.
What do pretty knees look like?
Yeah,
I
what
don't
kind of
know.
weirdo like has like
And they
How
would
are
be
my
like,
knees?
oh, your neck, you know, they just like
Oh,
point
weird.
out like the length of your neck, like how much, like how, you know, narrow your shoulders or whatever, like the smallest things. And I was like, when I smile, like my gums show a lot. So they were like, oh, you gotta get plastic surgery to like
God.
not let your lips
Gums
roll
show?
up too much, because when you smile and your gums show, that's unattractive. And I've never even noticed that about myself until, you know, they pointed it out. And after then I was like, oh my gosh, like there's so many things that you have to take into consideration. But
God.
it's like, it's endless
Too
because,
complicated.
you know, you would fix one thing and they'd be like, oh, like your face looks a little like disproportionate. You got to fix the other side. And it's just like never ending.
You know
Yeah.
what? I changed my answer on beauty. I think beauty is just a mindset.
Oh.
Yeah.
He went there.
Yeah.
He
It's
did.
just a mindset. You just gotta be happy with what you got.
Mm,
That's beauty.
mm.
Yeah.
I agree with that 100%.
Don't give a flying funk about what other people think.
Yup.
Just be content with what you got. I think that's beauty.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Did you
All
guys-
right. So to close up this episode. What's 폭발력? I get
You
like,
explode.
I get angry.
I don't know, I guess.
I don't get angry.
You don't seem like the angry
I
type.
ain't no Hulk.
Stars. Don't base your life off of that.
I heard shooting stars. I heard a lot of times it's just astronaut poop.
No, I don't think so.
No, for real.
Astronaut poop?
Yeah, a lot of times shooting stars is just astronaut poop.
Astronaut poop? Like,
Astronauts poo poo. They poo poo and they release
Yeah,
it into
you know, they,
space
like,
and it
release
comes
into
down.
space,
Uh-huh.
and all of a sudden it's a shooting star.
You're right.
Right? I told you.
How does that create
Well,
a
it
shooting
doesn't
star?
come down to Earth though. You just see
It
it.
burns before it disappears.
Oh.
Yeah, because
Oh.
like the speed is so fast, it
Uh-huh.
just like burns up.
So they like shoot the astronaut doo like out of the thing for
Well, I
it to
mean,
go
you
that
know,
fast.
it has like Earth has like the gravitational pull. So like if it just gets in like the atmosphere, it'll start pulling it down, and then it's like it gets so fast that it burns up, and then it just like. Shoo.
So I mean, if you guys ever see a
times astronaut's poop.
Yeah, it's like, astronaut poop.
You guys
Please let me do well on my test tomorrow.
just know now, everybody, once you see that thing that you feel like it only happens once in a while, it's just a bunch of astronaut poop just coming out of burning astronaut
That's
poop.
what I heard though.
Yeah, live in the now, guys.
Yeah, let's save this Earth. We're in a crisis, guys. There was a scientist that said that he thinks we're gonna be the last generation. Like there's not gonna be we're the 21st generation. Right? There's not gonna be like a 22nd generation.
Like we're all gonna go extinct or something?
Yeah, like the world's gonna like go into like some serious global warming, and it's gonna be like some Snowpiercer stuff or something like that.
I mean, the way we're treating it right now.
Yeah, like it's gonna like burn up or like freeze or something like. But anyways,
Yeah.
transition.
Oh, I was on the dance team too. Yeah.
No, from what I heard, because of Matthew, like dance at their school got popular.
Yeah.
So then like it wasn't like cool or anything, but then after Matthew, I heard like people were like, "Oh shoot, like it's pretty cool."
Wow,
Like,
look
I
at
guess
you.
so.
put
Yeah,
dancing on the
yeah.
map for your school. That's what I
Yup.
heard. That's
Yeah.
what I heard.
After the first rally where we performed, people looked at me like completely different. Like I was
Really?
like that dancer guy, you know.
Ooh.
And we had no Asians at our school either. So like,
Ooh.
yeah, everyone was just like,
Represent.
oh
Yeah.
snap.
Is that when the
hey.
Jabberwockies were like popping off too? So they're like, "Oh,
Yeah,
Asians
yeah,
can
yeah,
dance.
yeah.
Asians can
Yeah,
dance."
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like, oh, it's the dancing Asian. Hey, what's
Yeah.
up? I'm like, yo,
I
that's
got a
me.
bunch of questions like that. After Jabberwockies blew off, they're like, "Hey, can you dance too?" I was like, "No,
You know how to do the wave, bro? You know how to do the wave, bro?
I don't know." How to Stop asking me.
We had so many Asians in my school. So
Dang.
many. I mean, it was New York and it was
Uh.
Queens. So,
True.
did you guys ever get bullied in school?
I wasn't bullied, but like there were a lot of ignorant people that like genuinely didn't know. Like I got a lot of questions like, "Hey, like are you Asian?"
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, "Yeah." And I'd be like, "Oh, like what kind of Asian are you?"
Mm.
And I'd be like, "I'm Korean." And they're like, "That's not Asian."
What?
I'm like,
You're not Japanese?
I'm like,
You're not
"No." I
Chinese?
was like, "What?" I was like, "Hold on, what's Asia? Like what's an Asian country?" And they're like, "China and Japan." And I'm
Oh
like,
my God.
"Oh," I'm like, "Korea's part of Asia too." I'm like, like there's a lot of Asian countries, right? There's like a bunch, and they're like, "Oh, really?" And like they just like genuinely didn't know.
Yeah. Back
So,
then, it
yeah,
was either
it wasn't
China or Japan.
like yeah, it wasn't. I wouldn't say they were racist. I would just say they were like ignorant.
Mm.
Yeah.
It was like indirectly racist.
I just got bullied when I first moved to New York when I was in 4th grade and I had to start school. My teacher then was really lazy. I guess she was annoyed of me not speaking English and having to teach me separately. So every day when class started, she would just call on me and be like, "Ashley, go to the back of the room and just play computer," while everyone else learned. And
What?
she purposely sat me between the only 2 Korean kids in the class. So it
To
was a
help-
Korean boy and a Korean girl, and I was
Oh,
sitting in
wow.
between them,
Uh-huh.
but they hated me too. They were annoyed of me. Like they didn't want to teach me. So whenever the teacher said, "Oh, Ashley, just go play computer games," they literally went, "Yes," like out loud, like next to me to make
wow.
me feel bad. And I was just like, I was so sad, but I just went to the back and played games every day for like hours until I moved. And then I changed schools. And then that's when I met the best teacher ever, named Miss Farrell. And she was so passionate about teaching me English. And
Okay.
thanks to her, I was able to graduate ESL in like 6 months. But
Damn.
yeah, if it
Wow.
wasn't for her, then I feel like
Wait, that other teacher though.
Shout her out too.
ooh.
Yeah.
I don't even
Yeah.
I don't even remember what she looks like. But Miss Farrell, I remember her clearly. She was a huge Mets fan. Oh, was it Yankees? I don't know. But she was really big on
I mean, if
baseball.
it's New
and
York, yeah. Wait.
they're both
Oh, are they both?
Yeah, they're
Oh
both New
shoot,
York.
I don't know that.
Yeah. Shout outs to Miss Farrell.
I feel like, but another thing is Koreans understand if you tell them you're from the States.
Yeah.
Like all
Yeah.
my Korean people, like that I felt, I always wonder, like, am I not being respectful enough? They never like talk back in a manner where it's just like, why are you saying it like that? They're just like, 교포니까. Oh, because you're from the States.
We kind of get like a free pass.
Yeah. I still don't see people that are formal with me and call me hyung and stuff as like 동생.
Yeah.
I don't really see them. It's weird. It's just like, so what, you're below me? But like, I see it as like, okay, you look up to me. I'll never look at them as you're below me, but I'll kind of look at them as like, all right, so what can I do for you type thing, like as a, I guess, older sibling type figure. But I don't know. It's really it's a gray area, I think, for me.
Yeah, because like whenever I see like 동생s, I'm always just like, oh, like, it's like 말 편하게. It's like you can speak comfortably if you want. You can use like 반말 if you want.
Yeah.
Like you can use informal.
Yeah.
You can speak to me informally if you want.
Yeah, just comfortably.
Yeah, but then a lot of times like they'll be uncomfortable speaking informally.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, all right, I mean, like, well, whatever makes you comfortable,
Yeah.
Whatever.
Part of the Korean culture, I also think, because of that hierarchy, when someone feels like they're lower, they kind of dance around what the point they're trying to get across a lot of the time. So like, say like, I don't like the cup you chose, but we're trying to sell this, right? You chose a pink cup. I like the blue cup. I'll say everything I can without telling you
You don't like the
I don't like the pink cup. I'll just say everything else.
like 블루가 더 뭔가 막
나은 거
Yeah.
같긴 한데.
Yeah.
뭔가 좀
모르겠어요. 그 핑크가 뭔가 좀 Yeah, so it's like they call it 돌려서 말해.
Beating around the bush.
Yeah, beating around the bush. They beat around the bush a lot out here, but that's also a sign of respect, I think. Just because if you're too forward, it's like
Right.
yeah, like slow your roll, cowboy.
I don't think this is seen as rude in Korea, but they just don't really do it. But it's like, in America, I feel like just like meet, what's it called? If you like see someone like eye to eye, like you just like kind of like give them like a nod,
or
say,
yeah,
good morning,
greetings.
or like whatever, something like that. But then in Korea, you're like, oh, it's like, oh, 안녕하세요, and they're like,
Yeah, like do you know
like
me?
me?
Do you know me?
Yeah.
I got that like when I first came to Korea. I remember I went to 편의점 and then I held the door open for someone and they were like, oh, have I seen you somewhere before?
Yeah.
No?
No.
Like, what? And then
Did they ask you why you kept the door open?
no, they was like, and they just walked in. There wasn't
Oh.
even a thank you. There was like, and they just walked in. I was like, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then one time was like at, how the malls, they have those like the makeup stands like on the first floor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were like walking past and then I saw someone like at one of the makeup stands.
Yeah.
I met eyes, so I was just go 안녕하세요, and then my friend was like, how do you know them?
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know them. And they were like, why'd you say hi? And I was like, I met eyes, and they're like, oh, you're a really strange kid. I was like, what? Why?
What was Peniel's question? Peniel's question. Sorry. I meant to send before I slept last night.
Yeah.
First impressions! Exclamation mark. LOL.
Yeah.
First impressions like when we first met or
Yeah. Not the.
didn't we talk about this? Like our first impressions ever of each other?
Did we talk about it? I don't remember.
We just met. We talked about the first time we all met each other.
Yeah, I don't think we talked about like first impression of each other though.
I thought you were mean as hell.
Why?
No, because you just look mean. Oh, no, I mean, but every time I meet a 선배 or like someone that debuted already, I'm just like, oh, shoot, they're already in the game. Like, I'm not even in the game yet. They're already in the game. So it's
Did I meet you before you debuted? Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
did. I
Yeah, because
did.
I met him through you and he didn't
Yeah.
debut then either.
like, yeah.
You just looked super Americanized to me when I
Like
first
super
met you.
America.
Because you were wearing like those really oversized jerseys.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
he
okay.
is from the States.
Oh, like he's Kyopo for sure.
Yeah.
And I felt like you were very closed off when I first
Really?
met you. But I think looking back now, it's because you were going through a really tough time back then.
Yeah.
That's when you were you kind of had like a depression, like during your
Did I have
training?
depression vibes? Like, damn, that guy looked depressed.
No, you were telling me though. Like, you know,
Oh yeah.
yeah, you were
I did, I
struggling.
did.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
that's why I got those vibes. And
Well, I mean, if he said it, then I'm sure
Yeah.
you got those vibes.
no, even before he said it.
Oh, okay,
Before
okay.
he said it too.
Okay.
Peniel, I saw you at Cube, like on the staircase.
I
Was
saw
that
you
when
at the
we first met?
restaurant.
That was when we first met.
I mean, we didn't like meet like, hi, how are you? But it was like,
saw you.
I saw, yeah.
Yes, you were wearing the Hanyang University bomber jacket. Yeah.
You went to
still have-
Hanyang?
And you had
Yeah, I
really
went to
long
Hanyang
side swept orange hair.
Orange?
It was like dyed. It was
I
like
had
brown.
orange hair?
Yeah, you had brown hair.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
You had hair?
I was like, but yeah, what is that?
You had a lot. Yeah, it was very long. Yeah, I just saw you in the corner of my eyes, like eating in the table next door, next to us.
The basement restaurant.
And I don't know. You kind of look like, I don't know, just an average boy.
That's cool. Thanks. I mean, when I saw, I was like, oh damn, she's definitely gonna debut. She looks like a celebrity. That was my thought.
No way.
Yeah, that's messed up, bro.
That's messed up.
He gave you a compliment, bro. He gave you a compliment. You just put him
No,
in.
I don't mean average as in
Nah,
you
I'm
didn't
just
look like a
kidding. I'm just
celebrity.
kidding, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
you didn't think
No,
that.
I won't say who, but one of the trainees was like, oh, I heard like she speaks English, and they thought you were cute. And I was like,
Ooh.
and then I was like, really? She looks mean. I was like, she looks so cold.
Oh my
Like, she looks
god.
mean.
Yeah.
But
I think another big thing was your members looked like they respected you, plus there was a little bit of fear.
a little bit of fear.
Dang, they fear her. Why?
Really?
You
Yeah,
better
I mean,
fear
like,
me too.
You beat now. I don't fear.
I don't know about that.
It's like, no, you know, you're a marshmallow. What?
Yeah, and BM, my first impression was it was your birthday party in like the 경례단길 or whatever in the basement.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, that was a while ago.
Yeah. I was like, holy shit, this guy's tall. What the
Yeah.
and then you're like, yeah, like he's like a trainee, blah blah blah. I was like, oh shoot, all right. And then I thought I was like in my head, I was like, they're probably making like a 2 p.m. kind of group or something.
Because I was
Beastly.
big.
Dude, I was like,
big.
damn.
Yeah.
And
I
then
come out with a coin, you're like, what the?
I was like, oh.
Mm.
Yeah, and then but I just remember he was like, it felt like it kind of like, I feel like he was like awkward though.
Yeah.
But I think maybe that's because you knew I debuted already too. Maybe I don't know.
No. That day, it was just there were so many people I didn't know. So
Oh,
it
is
was
that
just
why?
like
Okay.
that.
'Cause
Yeah.
it kind of felt like an introvert like trying to be extroverted. Like,
Yeah. No, that was around the times where I was just like, with the people I'm comfortable with, I'm cool. But like in those type of scenes, all I knew was you and like 5 out of like 30 people that were there.
yeah, I didn't know anyone there
Yeah.
either too.
So I was just like clicked up with my own squad. Just-
And then you kept doing like the awkward laugh, like yeah. That's all I remember. It's like all I like to say, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I must have been hella awkward that day.
I was like, oh, this guy, he seems very awkward.
Yeah, I'm like starting to remember. I think I had like borderline social anxiety that day or something.
I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. I mean, like,
No.
I came. I was just like, okay, I don't know anybody. I need to get drunk fast.
Yeah.
Sammy
you were
was there.
literally- Yeah, Sammy was there too.
Well, that's like who I was clicked up with. But Sammy knew most of everyone that was there too.
Oh.
I didn't know Sammy then either.
Oh, you didn't.
But yeah, and then I remember I ran into you at the 편의점.
Oh,
You were-
yeah.
you were like scarfing down like chicken breast. I was
Yeah.
like,
By himself?
yeah, at the pen, like usually you see people like ramyeon or something like at the counter.
Mm-hmm.
He had like the laken. It was like marinated like chicken breast in there. I was like, wait, why is this guy here? Like he brought his own food to the 편의점. I was like, wait, what the
Yeah,
heck?
you did that?
I was either buying eggs or sweet
I
potato.
see,
Oh,
I
okay.
see.
Yeah, something
I
to go with the
didn't
chicken.
I didn't see the other stuff. I just saw the laken. I was like, damn, he brought his own food to the.
Oh no! You know what? I was maybe I was on my way back from somewhere, and I was probably like using their microwave or something.
Oh, maybe.
Oh my gosh. You were on a diet back then too.
Yeah, dude. He it was like I just remember the chicken breast was like I don't know what it was like kind of like a red tint, like it was
Yeah.
marinated like
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
reddish. I was just like, damn, this guy. I was like, he looks familiar,
Yeah.
but it didn't click where I saw him from. But I was like, he brought his own food to the penny jump. All right. And then I remember
Who brings their own food to the penny jump?
I was like, what the And then I bought myself and I was like going out and he was like, oh, hey. He was like, oh, we met at like Ashley's. I was like, oh, that's where I saw him. I was like,
Yeah.
But yeah. That was my first impression.
One thing I remember about Peniel, he just says what's up to everyone. That's like a big thing. I was like, oh wow, he just like goes and introduces himself and says what's up to everybody. It's like, dang.
Oh, did I introduce myself first? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think either we were introduced or you came up first.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I see that a lot happening with you. Like when we're out at parties or whatever, like you're always like, you know what I mean? Like very, no awkwardness, just very forward. I was just like, wow, what a great trait to have.
I'm trying to not act awkward. Inside, I'm like, I don't know what to say. Yeah, what's up? Yeah. Oh, you speak English. Where are you from?
Hey, did you like this video? If so, click the subscribe button.
And make sure to turn on your notifications so you don't miss a single video.
And listen to the entire audio episode on Spotify or Apple Podcasts.